The reason I'm here today is because I have to go now and interview JLS, the band. And I've been asking you to send your questions here to Connor Phillips TV. All right, some of you are getting it. Some brilliant questions so far. Find out later on whether I get a chance to ask them. But some questions, well, you're not really getting this. It has to be questions that I can ask JLS. One, before there's security throw me out, and two, that they'll actually want to answer. So let me see. Brooke, you sent me a question. Thank you for that. But your question was, Connor, can you ask Aston why his nipples are always sticking out? Very hard to ask a male that question and get a good response. Maybe it's glandular, you know. I don't know. Brooke, I won't be asking Aston that question. I hope you understand why. We've also got Becca here. Becca says that she finds it hard to believe that anybody in a boy band would win a Virgin Music Award. No, Virgin is a record label, and it's also a product. It does airplanes and stuff. It's not... You get me? Good. I'm glad you understand. I've got a good one from Owen in Belfast. One that I possibly can ask them. Owen in Belfast says, will you ask JLS what the Belfast people are like as an audience? Because we, the Belfast people, don't know, because we are the Belfast people. I'm joined by JLS. Right about JLS? Right? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Right. So, lads, that was a very nice, calm, relaxed press conference. Do you like coming to Belfast for those type of things?
Do you know what? I think it's the first time we've ever come to Belfast and be so relaxed and calm. You know, I think usually we come here and it is absolute pandemonium. You know, we usually stay at a hotel in the city centre and it's carnage there, and we love it. You know, it's always a mission to get in and out of our hotels when we stay here, and you know, the Belfast girls and guys are just absolutely incredible, and you know, we can't wait to come here on the 25th of June and absolutely rock Belfast and, you know, put on an amazing show. Right,
so there's the plug out of the way, right? 25th of June, King's Hall Complex in Belfast. Then they're going to be jumping on a bus or plane of some description and heading down to Limerick. Have you ever driven Belfast to Limerick before?
We haven't, no, but I'm very excited.
Well, you shouldn't be, because it's a long spin, so it is. Have you any idea how you're getting there? Is it bus, train, plane, walking?
I don't think it's going to be a helicopter, but it's probably going to be a bus. But to be fair, the reason why I say I'm excited is because I love to sleep. It's JB, and most people know that I love to sleep, so I'm going to be able to get a couple of hours in on the bus on that journey. So.
And he's all bus sleepers?
No way. No, sleeping's for your hotel, innit? And obviously when you're, you know, I suppose it's when you're tired. When you're on a bus, you've got us 4, 8 dancers, a security team, management, everyone. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of an on-road party.
Yeah, well, I get the feeling that JLS is a constant on-road party. Would that be right?
You would be absolutely right. You know, we love to party, but you know, we work hard, we play hard. Do you know what I mean? You got to have the balance. It's important. You know, you don't do one more than the other. But yeah, no, we have fun. And when we come to Belfast, you know, we hit the clubs. Do you know what I mean? We have a very good time. You know, you're going to see us hitting the clubs again in June. So.
I'm not going to say a word, right, because you know what's going to happen. Yeah, exactly. Hordes of screaming girls. But we just did the press conference there. I was very impressed that you did know places and you knew nightclubs and you knew the place inside out, as you said. Yeah. Is there anything in particular that you get here, apart from the screaming fans and the girls, that you don't get anywhere else?
A good Guinness.
Oh, hold on a second.
A good Guinness.
Are there bad Guinnesses? And tell me where the bad Guinnesses are.
There are loads of bad Guinnesses. When you go into pubs, people do try and water them down. And over here, it's just a lot. Normally, we'll have like a Guinness and blackcurrant. But I suppose over here you don't really need it because it's the right amount of sweet and smooth, you know. So it's perfect.
Sweet and smooth. Some would say that is just that sums up JLS. You know,
a Guinness, like a Guinness black, like a good Guinness black.
Exactly.
You see what I did there?
Yeah,
clever.
That's very good.
Right. Well, listen. This morning I woke up sort of and I went, yeah, I've actually got to interview JLS today. So I went on Twitter. It says, right, please send me your messages to Twitter. Please send me your messages to Facebook, and it just went boom. Normally, when I put something up on Facebook or Twitter, you just get 1 or 2 responses from strange people, but this morning it was a bit crazy, so pick 3 of them, right? A message from the Facebook page, the Connor Phillips TV Facebook page. Plug on my Facebook page if that's alright, lads. Carly in Belfast, right? Any of you can answer this one here. Do you ever actually keep any of the weird and random stuff that's sent by fans?
Yes. Absolutely, Arisha especially, you know, but I've had posters and people, there's 2 fans of us from England called Beth and Saoirse, and they do drawings and stuff. I think they're like 16 or 17 or something like that, but their portraits are incredible. Like, they're professional artists. So I always keep the stuff they write.
I was going through some of my stuff actually last week, the stuff that I haven't opened, and one fan gave me handcuffs.
I bet she did.
Which I was pretty surprised. I literally opened up the packet and a pair of handcuffs.
So you kept them for your own personal use, or
Well, no comment. I'm only joking. No, we get loads of stuff all the time, but I thought that was pretty funny.
right? Move on to the next one. This was on Twitter earlier on. Denise and Antrim, how much easier has Twitter and Facebook made it to find out what your fans actually want, be it touring or music? Do you go on to your social networking sites and go, right, they want this song and this point, they would like this type of album? Does that really sort of influence what you do?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, what we do is for the people we do it for. So obviously, we need to listen to them and obviously get their opinion on what they liked in the last album, what they didn't like, what they liked from the first album, what they didn't like, and what they are wanting more of from the next album, that kind of thing. So I suppose we always take into consideration that they're a fifth member in this group, and that obviously their opinion does definitely count.
Lovely, really good answer, because it really has, well, I wouldn't say it has made it easier for yourselves, but it's different. Years ago it was fan mail, and obviously that's not available now.
Absolutely, I think Twitter and I think Twitter especially has revolutionised the whole industry. I think that fans can message you personally. They can message me today, and obviously we get a lot of messages, so you might not see it, but we do see it, and we direct message our fans back instantly, and it's so personal now.
And the beauty about it is, look, there's my phone there, right? There it is, right there, and this is going to go up on my site straight after this. You see?
You know what? It's funny. I like how you said about fan mail, and I'm going to show you a picture right now, because we actually do get a lot of fan mail. And on one delivery, I think it was last week, I'm just going to show you the picture as soon as I can find it. She looks after all of our fan mail for us.
So what you're going to do is get the fan mail on your phone and hold it up to my phone and see if we can actually get it. Right, while he's actually looking for it, right, this comes in from the Down Girls, also on the Connor Phillips Twitter page, @ConnorPhillips. Belfast will be epic. Do you need for other people in Ireland or Belfast to slow down when they're talking to you in case you don't understand them?
I don't, because I think you can sort of just if they speak a little bit too quickly, you can kind of get the gist of what they're saying.
You mean you pick out a word?
Yeah, but I think that's good. I think that's good if we don't have any barriers in what we do, because music sort of bridges all those gaps. So it's all good.
Lovely.
Apart from when they say you big gag for the Winnebecks.
Go again.
They say you big gag for the Winnebecks. I don't know what your big gag means.
Yeah.
And then they know that I like Winnebecks, and they say you had your Winnebecks.
Right, so let me see if I can translate for. I'm not from Belfast, but I have got a good idea. Your big gag can mean any of different things. Have you ever heard the term you Egypt? Yeah. So your big gag is sort of like a Belfast version of you Egypt. But which is a term of endearment, right?
Yeah, of course.
Your big gag you Egypt with the Weetabix basically means some of the fans have found out you like Weetabix and thought, something, we'll throw that in here, and then you'll go, you big gag with the Weetabix.
That's it. So you're big. So basically, you're big idiot with the box of Weetabix cereal.
Other cereals are available. Yes, brilliant. So listen, let's finish off, lads. Thank you so much for taking a bit of time to have a chat with me here. It's been an awesome experience, because literally you haven't had a million years to get used to this like a lot of other bands.
Yeah.
Like, we've got to interview the Westlifes of the world, Boyzones, Take That and that type of thing, and they are all media savvy. They've had 10, 12, 15 years of it.
Yeah.
You've sort of been thrown in at the deep end. So first of all, fair play, because you're just so easy to work with and so easy to chat to. Do you find anything difficult in the industry? Does this type of thing ever get...
Everyday life does get difficult. I think obviously it was funny, one of my friends messaged me this morning on BBM, and he said, why are you up this early? Because I updated my status and said, we're leaving at 10 to 5, and he was just like, why are you leaving this early for work? No one leaves this early for work. And I was just like, well, we have to put our graft in. Everyone obviously sees they're on stage, and then that's it. What would they do after that? But we try and do our still fair share of graft, even more so now than we did 3 years ago before the show. So
Well, listen, lads, it's made me want to really come and experience the show and enjoy the show. I got to be here on the 25th of June. Do if you do need a support DJ of any description, do feel free to get back in touch.